Hey, welcome back to the NickMaddenTv. As y'all can see in the title, though, we talking Shedeur at the press conference today. Man, don't y'all touch that down. We got some things we gonna talk about, and we're gonna talk about a little bit more. Don't y'all touch that down. NickMaddenTv.
Hit that play, let it run on repeat. Hot take, one shot. Press play, new drop. Every day from the screen to your ears, all in HD. You already know who it is. NickMaddenTv. NickMaddenTV.
Hey, welcome back again, y'all, to the NickMaddenTv show, dog. We got a good one here today. All them Browns fans, we talking football today, though, not music reaction, but we gonna react to Shedeur Sanders press conference today. For the Browns while they at the camp, you know what I'm saying, early camp, you know what I'm saying. If they want to go, you can go. A lot of players ain't show up. Myles Garrett haven't showed up. He earned their right not to show up. So we gonna get into it today. But hey, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. So when y'all come in this building, man, we got a lot of things to cover. All right, true enough, you know I'm a Colts fan, but you know Shedeur, that's my boy, man. So I'm rocking with, you know, I'm covering his story also too, though. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's get this jump started because we heard some good stuff. He talking today. He talking today. You know what I mean? So let's get coming up to, he was the second one after Monken today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and check out Monken on some more also too, though. But anyway, my boy came up there with their confidence aura, though, and you know what I'm saying? Just he the first one up, first player up, you know what I'm saying? And he rocking the number 2. He got the number 2 on today. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, Monken talked a little bit first and talked about, you know what I'm saying, a little stuff with the quarterbacks, the O-line, and everything else with the offense, the defense too. He spoke to Myles Garrett, but you know what I'm saying, but my boy Shedeur, you know what I'm saying, coming up there confident, you know, speaking to everybody. This their first time, I guess, you know, press conference since last year. You know what I'm saying? So the first clip I want to play today, when I think the reporter ended up asking him about working with Monken and the rest of the coaches for the past weeks or a month, you know what I'm saying? And we'll check out what Shedeur had to say about it. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you missed it, make sure you go and hit that like button, dog. Let's get it, though.
In the early weeks and months here working with Coach Monken, like what's it been like learning this offensive system for you?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person, then they push.
Just embracing them as a person and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she asked him working with Monken them coming weeks and though. You know what I'm saying? How has that been though, Shedeur? You know, building up his confidence a little bit more. Somebody that's talking to him, believing in him. You know what I'm saying? Just building on relationship with their player. Let's go.
Each and every day, you know, in the meeting room and on the field in the weight room, like it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so.
Hey, new vibe, new energy. What the boy G. Bush said, New Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? He talking to the reporter. I need y'all to get with the program. Stop talking about the negative stuff. Stop, you know. You ain't gotta tell me I'm Joe Montana. You ain't gotta tell me I'm Joe Montana, but you know what I'm saying? You see, but you see the team too, though. You ain't gotta try to just, you know, be negative to the whole organization. You know, certain player playing with this player. He not showing up. He might get traded. We probably need to bring in another quarterback. All of these things that, you know, is gonna be going on every year. Well, it has been going on every year for Cleveland. Let's go.
We need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying?
Winning
we can't have too much negativity going on. And you know, you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all, you know. So I think it's a community thing. I think we all as a group have to, because everybody's gonna have kids, everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want
have kids thinking the same negative things. If that what you doing, you know, if that what you doing, you would have the kids thinking the same thing. You know, come on now.
So let's approach even this, you know, like with a better attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
Say that. Approach it with a better attitude though. Y'all ain't against each other. Y'all trying to help each other. You know, you gotta stand behind. You living in Cleveland, you might well stand behind the team instead of always trying to throw dirt on them. Throw dirt on them. Every chance you get, you gotta throw dirt on them. This young man here, man, he the one for y'all though. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all chose him, but he kind of like chose y'all also too though. You know what I'm saying? By passing up those two historical franchises and want to build something from the dirt to a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, are y'all listening to that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all listening or not? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I wanted to cover on that first question though. You know, they asking him about working with Monk, and then like he said, new vibe, new energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all on the same thing. Cleveland media, you know, Mary Kay, Cabot, and all the rest of them, you know, O'Grossi, you know, all of them. Y'all know them. So make sure y'all hit that like button too, though. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to another scene. I got another part where I got on the video where another reporter asked him a question too, though. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, then I'm gonna give y'all my take on that too, though. You know, let's get it.
I mean, like, I think I'm just thankful overall. Like, I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, you know, and nothing positive comes out of that. So I view everything as just.
I think the reporter had asked him about working with Monk. Well, I guess like, you know, compared to the last year quarterback room, you know what I'm saying? You like it's a different year though, you know what I'm saying? But then he Shedeur ended up mentioning something about when it's my time, I control what I control, you know what I'm saying? It's not for me to say who's gonna be number 1, number 2, 3 quarterback, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna go out there and do the work. You know, he gonna work. So then the reporter asked him, is it your time? You know, so he gave him that answer like, you know, it ain't for me to be saying who's gonna be number 1, you know. But let's keep it going though.
It's like, I'm just happy, I'm thankful, I'm blessed, you know. I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
But was last year a humbling experience for you, Shedeur, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
What he asked him was last year a humbling experience? You know how they said, you know, that he gonna be they're trying to humble him. You know, they thought he was coming in with he already rich anyway though, you know what I'm saying, because of his dad and things though. So, you know, they try to paint the picture as he arrogant, you know, cocky, you know, all of this and all of that, you know, they were saying about him. But that's what the reporter kind of, you know, asking him, you know, last year was a humbling experience. Let's see what he talking about. But he asked him what's humbling, you know. Let's go. Let's see what's up.
Well, you know, you had that. You know, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was the man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know.
Y'all heard him though. Y'all heard him. He said it right, man. Hey, I can't let nobody dictate of how I live and things like that. You know, humbling experience on me.
What does humbling mean?
Well, you know, you had that. You know, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was the man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I got to be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
Hey, smashed it on that question, dog. He smashed it on that question, dog. He shut that down. Just shut it down. He shut it down right there, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely like an answer right there, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, It like that. Hey, there y'all go again, Cleveland media. You know, you're reaching for something. Well, last year, humbling experience, and also if y'all watched the interview, he ended up saying that he don't want to speak about last year and things like that. He trying to go forward. You know what I'm saying? That would go right back to the first part of the video, my video, where he talked about the media. I need y'all energy to change too, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the winning energy going in here. No, instead of the divide, and then you gotta ask little slick little questions and things like that, though. You know, to try to put them on the spot or whatnot, though. You know what I'm saying? So I like how he overcame that question, though, and that was talk football to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you do at the camp today, man? What was your favorite throw today? You know what I'm saying? Talk something like that instead of you started reaching back to Kevin Stefanski days. You know what I'm saying? When he done already moved on, though, man. So Cleveland media, that's why I salute G. Bush. You know what I'm saying? The barbershop and things like that. Y'all boys keep doing y'all thing. What y'all say, the new Cleveland. I just want to kick it and talk a little bit about Shedeur in this press conference and thing. I know the press conference gonna blow, cause hey, he the first one up there, you know. And you also had Dylan to come up too, though. You know what I'm saying? And y'all also can check that out too on the rest of this interview. But I just want to point a few things out, though, you know, that I know, you know. Hey, Shedeur, keep your head up, man. He rocking the number 2 jersey, as we can see. Let's go back and pull it on up. He rocking the number 2 jersey. They're orange, you know what I'm saying? Clean, dog, you know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to them boys. You can tell they're trying to change that franchise, though, you know. I like what Monken doing over there, and he look, cause hey, you look in the video, look at the picture right here. He look a year older, and he ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So man, go and put your head down and go to work and go and do your thing, dog. Go ahead and start week 1 for Cleveland, and y'all get that thing pushing. Andrew Berry got your back. Todd Monken got your back. Hey, the best on the team got your back. You know what I'm saying? So, and the fans got your back out there in Cleveland, though. And you know, we ride with them. We ride with them too over here at NickMaddenTv, though. But hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, man. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, and check out the Game Changer podcast too, though. Other than that, man, hey, peace.